All right, so here we are in the 04 Ford fx4 F-150. This vehicle's got 177,000 miles on it, and it is recovery. This vehicle was stolen. Surprise, surprise, I'm in Colorado, and this vehicle was stolen from an apartment building parking lot in Boulder. It was my buddy's vehicle. He loved this truck. This is a 4x4. I bought this vehicle from him cheap after it was recovered, and it was recovered after a while. It'd been a while before they got their hands on it, and the guy had wrecked it. I honestly think he tried to do possibly a self-deletion, trying to wreck it. But the vehicle is built like a tank, and I've been working with it since I got it. It had a bent right tie rod. It was throwing codes left and right. The check engine light was on. I did the mass airflow sensor. I had to dig into the temp sensor underneath the intake plenum. All the fun. To my knowledge, it hasn't tossed any spark plugs. This year, make, model gets mixed reviews. In my opinion, I think it gets a lot of negative press, but I've read some reviews from owners. People have owned this truck, and they've said it's the best truck they've ever owned, and they did nothing to it. So, and I've noticed it's real sensitive, and not all the stuff they say is the problem. I've watched many YouTube videos on trying to diagnose the codes this thing was throwing, and did everything they suggested, and sometimes it made it worse. So one thing I ended up doing, which is pretty standard issue, and you get down too far down the rabbit hole and start second guessing yourself, but I disconnected the mass airflow sensor. We did the temp sensor under the plenum, and in the process of that, that big old intake tube, that spaceship looking thing that comes off the throttle body and goes all the way out to the fender, the mass airflow sensor lives in that, and it was upside down in the snow in the back of the truck for a week or something like that, and I'm sure that wasn't none too good for it. Unfortunately, I had already replaced that mass airflow sensor, and they're not exactly cheap. And the reason I made this video in the first place is because I was thinking about that, and my solution to that this time, because let's just say I'm on a budget, especially at the moment, so I found one. I found more than one. It was brutal. And the selection on wish.com, and actually this style mass airflow sensor, apparently, if you just look at the body style of the unit alone, it's pretty universal. Ford, Mazda, I've seen it for many GM products. It is a pretty typical little guy, I guess. A lot of manufacturers use that MAF. And this one I think we bought for like $70 from O'Reilly's or something like that. The one I got off of Wish, and we're hauling ass, man. We're doing, it's in the vehicle as we speak, and I had all kinds of codes just yesterday. See, now I got a flashing engine. There it is. It's coming back. I'm going to have to diagnose that. But the thing is twice now I've seen it come on and it's shut off after it blinks for a while. So ironically, it wasn't what I was looking for, is that engine lights to start blinking. But I'll diagnose that as well. I've got the little cheap scanner tool right here. But the mass airflow sensor that I got was $25 with shipping. It was literally $15 for the MAF, and it's from this this company called Most Plus. It's Chinese, and I like that they got what looks like the BMW insignia next to that. That's class. All right, so it did stay on. So I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to get where I'm going. I'm going to see what code that threw. Okay, so it's I just plugged in the OBD to scanner. One code. That's good. At least it's not more than one. Circuit bank 1 or signal sensor. Okay, so I'll look that up. P0325. That's a new code we haven't seen before. So let's see here. I can't look this up here right now, but I will, and I'll get back to you. So P0325 is a knock sensor signal. I reset the code, and I got no signal, no check engine light on the way home. So what does that mean? Well, I watched another video online when I got home, and it could be that the sensor is a little loose, and if it is, then it's moving, it's like vibrating or wiggling around, and that could send the code. So for the moment, I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But other than that, the truck is running better than it has been since I got it. All right, I'll let you guys know about any other updates. Thanks. Like, share, subscribe.